Is this better? Are we good now? How about now? Okay, I really hope there's audio now because my mixer is showing. No? No? No audio? No? What is happening? Yes? Yes! Yay! Yay! I meant to do that. I did that on purpose. I did it on purpose to test you guys to make sure you were paying attention. I totally did. Okay, everything. I'll say it all again. Hello! Welcome! Happy Monday. It is September 22nd. Today is the birthday of my childhood best friend who doesn't speak to me anymore, so that's fun. Not because we had nothing happened. It's just because we grew apart because we got older, and I've never forgotten her birthday. So hi, I'm so happy you're all here with me. I have so much stuff. I need you all to fix my life for me. Okay? I need you all to fix my life. The first thing I want to show you. I have 96 bottles of ink. Okay? 96 bottles. And here's what I've been doing. I've been peeling off the old label, like so, because it's the wrong name, and then putting a new sticker on, because this is my new ink. I'm going to stick it in here. Stick it back in there. But I have 96 bottles to do this to, and it's just been a nightmare. So Amarillo Stationery bottles his own inks and labels them, and I admire this so much because I hate it. So I hate doing it, and I don't want to do it anymore, but I still have like 50 bottles left. So anyway, that's what I've been up to. It is my new ink. It is called Toronto Harbor. Toronto Harbor. Let me grab the inky mess I did of it. It's this. So it's it looks a little more green with the lights. Hang on, let me lower the light. No, that's the wrong light. Let me lower this light. So it's more of a blue leaning green, or a green leaning blue. And it comes in a wicked Tamiya bottle, because Tamiya is like king. And so it doesn't leak, and it's really awesome. And I'm hand pouring them, and I hate my life for doing this. But, oh my god, Cloudy Desk. Okay, hang on, I haven't even welcomed you all. Hello, welcome, happy Monday. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you to those of you who joined the absolutely ridiculous virtual pen show. I will talk about that. Elmo, it was so fun to meet you, see you in video and chat with you. And I'm just really excited. Pertnux, Bailey, Michelle, who else do we got? We have Doug, we have Simmerjeet, we have Wendy Sue. Hello, Wendy Sue. We have Lively Plans. I feel like I'm missing someone. We've got Dragon Drawer. We have Shelby. Sorry for the silence. It's just exciting. A huge shout out to Simmerjeet for moderating the real-time virtual pen show. We did not anticipate the insanity, and we would have not functioned without him. I did not steal any of his pens, and if you want to see what's left, I'm going to paste the link. This is what's left. So, you all have really good taste, and I'm super excited. Super excited. Super. Okay, let me show you. I wanted to show you something. I know we're going to be talking about Hobonichi and like my life solutions and everything today, but I want to show you something I bought because they were on sale and I love them so much. Okay. I purchased some goods and I have new stuff to show you. And I'm so excited that you're all here that I don't really know where to start. I'm going to start with this stuff. You want to see what Doug bought? I have everything organized in this bag. Doug purchased this bone crusher and this Hogtown. Oh, Gourmet pens. Nobody asked for details. Well, too bad. That's what you're getting. You're getting details. They're absolutely spectacular. Hogtown is probably my favorite maker ever because his polish is next level. And so that's what we have. I'm going to put them back in here. So, okay. Here's what I bought. I purchased this little bag from Baggu. Baggu is my favorite reusable bag seller. So, it has this pattern on it with this like dog thing, and I have so many. Here I've got this one which is Peanuts. It's Snoopy in a puffy coat. I have a Gudetama. I have a cat one. I've got a whole bunch, and I just want to show it to you. So let me show you. You don't have a say in the matter. You are here with me, and this is what you get to see. But look at this bag. Look how adorable this is. Is this not the cutest thing you've ever seen? Shut up. It's the cutest thing you've ever seen. They also have a tremendous weight capacity, and they are super well made. The company is really awesome, and it makes me so happy to have these. And I use them constantly. They're machine washable. This is not sponsored. I bought this with my own pennies. And then the other things that I got, hopefully I can find that later, are a 3D zippered pouch set. So there's 3 different sizes. And here is size 1. This one is like a small-ish size. And in case you're wondering, Gourmet pens, this looks like useless. No. Here's another one, another set that I have. This is the same size as this one. This holds all my Inky Messes tools. So it's got my glass inkwell, it has dip nib holders, it's got glass pens, I have containers with nibs in it and nib wipes. And, like, it's sheer chaos in here, but it's also great joy. I have Sailor Hokoros. Hokoro. Oh, I have markers. I've got washi tape. I have stamp pads. I have my swink. Everything I need for Inky Messes is in this container. Okay? So, I just want you to see this all. I want you to see that these are extremely useful. Extremely. And I made great use of them. This is not about fountain pens at all. This is a terrible fountain. This is a Gourmet pens. This is an awful fountain pen channel. You're not even talking about fountain pens. Here's a fountain pen. You can acquire these pouches. I purchased these particular pouches at here, well.ca. They ship Canada-wide. And they were this particular set was not on sale, and but it's an outstanding value, and I'm super excited about them. So if we ever meet, like, in person, ask me about my pouches. Say, Gourmet pens, show me your pouches, because I'm so excited about them. So here we go. I'm going to stick them all in there. And for those of you who don't like pouches, there's something wrong with you. Okay, let's do Hobonichi stuff and plotter stuff. Let me show you all my goods. What is that sound? Oh, it's my computer. That's weird. Let me turn off some stuff. Why is it doing that? I'm gonna close a bunch of things. Okay, so let's see. The Bagu site also has them, absolutely, and very often they will have big sales, so I like to pay attention. I will show them the pouch you made me. I'm using it to hold up my background. Here's the pouch you made me. This pouch was made by Fountain Pen News. First of all, it says, I didn't F it up, which cracks me up completely. And what I have in it is a whole bunch of sticker bags that I take to pen shows, and then an extra bag with a whole bunch of extra stickers. And if you're a Patreon, you get stickers, just saying. But you have to add your shipping address for me to send you stickers. Otherwise, I can't send you stickers. Also, there is all my converters. There's more stickers. This is an animal. Here's my converters that I made. So I'm going to put these up as Patreon rewards. Okay, this sounds like I'm just pimping myself. I'm going to stop pimping myself. Let's look at the stuff that we were going to discuss today. I'm not going to throw this pouch because it's precious. Okay, so first of all, I love pouches. Pouches are absolutely delightful and is probably one of my weirdest addictions. If anybody ever is wondering what they can gift me, not that you ever want to gift me anything, but if somebody out there is like, what can I give Gourmet Pens? A pouch. I don't care what it is, just a pouch. Let me show you. Ah, my robot. My robot fell. This is how I feel about you. You love you. I love you all. So, okay, let's preface this. Last year, I used the Plotter monthly and weekly schedule to try to fix my life. It didn't work. The previous 2 to 3 years, I used the Hobonichi weeks to fix my life. It didn't fix my life, but I did like the format. Prior to that, I used an A5 cousin Hobonichi. I found it overwhelming because there were too many options, and yet I have another one, but we'll talk about that. And the prior year to that, I used an A6 Hobonichi. My problem is that I need a lot of space because I need to write everything down or I'll forget. And if I don't write everything down, I will forget everything. So my problem is that I need to write it all down because I'll forget. Well, I just said that. Wow. This is the problem. See, I didn't write it down. So I did a group buy with a couple friends and I acquired a few things. And I also acquired some plotter stuff. So let me show you the plotter stuff first, I think. And then we will discuss the Hobonichi stuff. I am devastated that somebody stole your robot because this is the robot. It's utterly, absolutely, incredibly useless. And I love it. So it's going to sit on my desk. So here's my robot. And it says, you love you. And it's like, oh, I just hit my camera. I'm going to put it on my desk. Okay. So the plotter stuff that I got, I borrowed somebody's A5 plotter to test it out. Here's what's in it. I'm going to show you what's in it. And I'm going to tell you that I don't know what's wrong with me. And everything is terrible. And I wish that everything would be fixed so that my life could be fixed. So, hang on, I'm just making my window bigger so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. This is an A5 plotter. Inside, I have a zip fastener case, a lifter, like with the band, and then I have the monthly schedule for 2026. Oh, let me lower my lights so that it doesn't knock out the vision. A monthly schedule for 2026. And after that, I have the weekly schedule for 2026. So I can't use this until like January or something, which is really incredibly annoying. They should really let you just pick your month. Okay, I can't use it till December. No, wait, that's the monthly. Where is my... What is wrong with me? What is happening? Here we go. December 29th. So I have this set up, and then at the back I have a couple pages of blank paper, and then I have the lifter, which I haven't put my new pen in there yet, or a pen in, and then the back side of the fastener. I'm hoping to use this to fix my life. Okay, so let's check this in. Let's check this out. The robot is super cute, Claudia, but totally useless. It's absolutely useless. It's just a little block of metal that does nothing and just sits here. But it's really cute. This is a gorgeous plotter. It is patinaed. The A5 is very large. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I also have... If you think a plotter A5 is large, let me show you this. Here is an A5 Filofax. Like, if you want to talk about big, look at this. Look at the difference. So, this is an A5 Filofax in the Malden finish, and it's humongous. Look how much paper it holds. Look how gigantic the rings are. And look how useless the plotter is, and I love it so much. I hate that I love it. I hate it. I hate it that I want it, and that I want to keep it with me, and that I love it so much. Here we are. It hasn't changed my life. I mean, no, it has changed my life. It hasn't fixed my life. So that's what we're working on. Dragon Drawer, you had a plotter for less than a week, and it didn't do it for you. I get it. I get that. I totally understand. How heavy is my Filofax? I'm gonna say 1.8 pounds. It's pretty heavy. Currently I have it housing... Ew, look at this lint. Where did this come from? What is that? I am disgusting. Okay. Look, I have some carrots on my desk that have been here for like 8 hours. Okay, so inside my plotter, I've decorated it because I'm a loser. Here I used, in case you're ever wondering, how can I use up washi tape and stickers? You decorate the hell out of your stuff. That's how you use it up. Here is Tomoe River paper that I painstakingly had somebody else cut out of a notebook and hole punch for me, because if you think I'm gonna do that, you are wrong. We have plotter paper. We have, look at this. Look at how beautiful my decorations are with my washi tape. I used up like 8 rolls of washi tape to decorate all this stuff. So it looks really good. Here's a bunch of dividers that I haven't made use of yet, but I have labeled. Like, services. What are the Gourmet pens services? There's nothing in here. Other / personal. Boop, 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 boop. Videos, Patreon content, health. There's nothing in here because I was trying to fix my life and I just hadn't gotten there yet. So look, I decorated this one. I love it. I used 3 different tapes on here to make it look this good. I'm just saying. Here is the previous. This is the 2024 planner that I guess I can get rid of. Here's more plotter paper. So I use the Filofax as a housing scenario for paper. just because it's really large and I don't want to carry it around everywhere. But it houses paper really well. Look at these. Aren't these gorgeous? I made these myself. They're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. You can't even say anything otherwise. They're beautiful. I made these myself. I decorated them myself. Plotter should pay me for this. Okay, let me catch up. Let me catch up with what's happening, because I've been ignoring you all. Plotter reminds you a little of the Franklin Covey planners. As much as you love it, the rings are always too cold against your hand while writing. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Do I know if Rickshaw ever did a Lisa Frank collab? I don't think they did, but I would love to run that by them. Hello, John. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining, despite the traffic. Oh, no. Traffic is awful and makes me miserable. Makes me absolutely miserable. I am trying to be realistic about how many plotters I have. I have more than I need, so I am going to sell one of mine. One of the Bible size ones, just because I have 3 of them and I don't need 3. I don't need 3. So, right. So I was showing you things. Let me put away. I'm going to move the A5 Filofax back into my nook. It's in my nook. Okay. And then next, I also purchased the Bible-sized monthly schedule, because it's going to go in this plotter that I have, this Bible-sized plotter, which right now has a monthly schedule in it, and banana stickers everywhere. Banana stickers. So it's got the monthly schedule. I just like having the monthly schedule so I can see ahead. And then that's going to be in here for 2026. In here. Okay, let me show you my hobo stuff. No! It's fine. It was just a card that I dropped. Here's all the hobo stuff that I bought but don't need. So, I don't even know where to start with this. The one thing that I bought that I thought would fix my life was the Weeks Mega. And what I like about the Weeks, first of all, aside from the fact that it's yellow and joyous, is it smells really good. Like, so good. And the setup is that it has, at the beginning, it's got the month on 2 pages. Then it has a week on 1 page. So here's the week, and then you've got extra space for writing, filling in other things, and then at the back of the notebook, or of your planner, you have a lot of blank pages. What I'm hoping to do with this is to use the front to track my sleep score, because I got my new Apple Watch specifically to track my sleep. I could have bought a Fitbit, yes, absolutely, but I have an iPhone, so I figured I might as well get the watch. And let me tell you something. Last night, my Apple Watch told me my sleep score was 94. It was like, you went to bed earlier than usual, so you get full points for that. You slept 8.5 hours, you get full points for that, but you woke up a lot, so we're going to dock you points there. And still, my score was 94, and still, I really desperately needed a nap. So it could tell you what it wants, but when you're tired, you're tired. I'm just saying. So anyway, here is my week's mega. And so I'm going to use the monthly for a sleep score, and then I'm going to use the weekly for tracking my swimming. And I hate to be one of those people that has like 12 different planners for different things, but I don't need to carry this with me, so I'm going to keep it at home. So that's my plan. And it's going to sit in this drawer pouch that I have. This is the small size drawer pouch. And then it just fits perfectly. It zips closed. So there's that. I also got Oh no. Sorry, the thing flew away. I also got some other stuff. I got the A5 Tamagotchi cover because I love Tamagotchi, because I have a Tamagotchi, an OG Tamagotchi, which I'm saving for my niece. And it's an OG, and like the OG when they first came out. Oh my god, why is my thing not scrolling? Oh, it wasn't scrolling. I'm so sorry. Hi. Let me first of all laugh because I saw Pasquale. Hello, Pasquale. Welcome. TK, I also pet my planners. Yeah, I remember that kids used to get nap time. Like, that's where it's at. Ultimately, forever. Always. Children need naps. Adults also need naps. My doctor told me that people, like adults, usually aim for like 6 hours of sleep a night, and that's not enough. And she highly recommended that I get 8 to 10 hours of sleep, ideally. I was like, I don't know if that's possible. But I did last night. It didn't fix my life, though. So, okay, so here's my Tamagotchi. Check this out. There's a sticker. And then there's more stickers. Look how cute they are. They're so cute. So I have a notebook. This is the Grid Hobonichi notebook that I'm going to just inky mess in. So here is my one from last year. 1 minute breakdown later. It's full of inky messes, and I'm going to continue inky messing in it, and that's what I do with these notebooks, the Hobonichi notebooks. So I'm going to just continue doing stuff like this and playing in it, and my idea, my plan, is to put this notebook in the Tamagotchi cover, and then plaster stickers everywhere and fix my life. Oh look, a snack! A desiccant packet. It's in there. They put it in there for you to snack on. Look, it says meal snack and a desiccant packet. It's so you can eat it. Disclaimer, don't eat your desiccant packet. I also got this ridiculous thing. What is it? A bookmark. So it clips onto your pages, and then it's an embroidered cat holding a teapot. I don't know. It was like $20, and I'm an idiot, but I wanted it. And then I got the A5 Techo 2026 English edition January start planner. So it's the cousin. My idea with this, I'm going to open it. No, I'm not going to open it. I'm going to show you this year's that is already in existence. So this is the Han. It's the same thing. It's just that the one that I have this year is a hardcover and cute. And this one is the black cover and flexible cover and boring. But I'm going to put it in a case, so it doesn't matter. So this is what I'm using this year. Here's what we've got. I tried all sorts of things. I ended up with one that had terrible paper. The desiccant packet is not a pack of chiclets gum. Good to know. Don't eat it. Why are you all concerned that I'm going to eat the desiccant packet? It's like you don't trust me. It's like you believe that I'm going to eat the desiccant packet. I will. I might. I'll consider it. I like little beads. They're I like little snacks. Little snacks. So, I ended up with a Hobonichi from this year that had the bad paper. So I ended up doing some work. I started out doing work notes in it, and then I was like, this isn't working for me. My life is not coming together. So then I started doing patterns per day, but then I discovered that it's not fountain pen friendly. So I did it for a few months, which was 2 months, and I hated it because it was feathering. You can see the feathering here. It was just not what I was looking for. I have now resumed. Nope, we're not going to look at that yet. I was tracking my hours for work. What I'm doing now, I tried doing doodle stacks, so you can see per day of the week. I added a layer to the doodle stack, so by the end it was like a full stack, and at the beginning it's like an empty stack. So I was trying to exemplify what a doodle stack is compared to an inky mess. So hopefully it's like a visible gradient of what's happening. So you can see it here happening. But then what happened, I ended up getting really frustrated, and I tore out a whole bunch of my weeks that were in here and started doing work notes in them, like this, like time blocking. And then I decided, oh no, I want to keep them. And so on the daily things, I did inky messes, thinking, oh, I'll inky mess every day. Spoiler, she did not inky mess every day. She did like 1 week and then stopped. But just so you can see an example. Where does it end? And then I started painting in it. And then my life came together, and I'm doing maintaining recovery groups. And then I'm doing, so this is in April, which is not time relevant. But then in September, which is current, I am time blocking again and writing out my tasks with what I'm doing. So I'm thinking this is going to fix my life, maybe, quite possibly. Here's my plan. This is my plan to fix my life. I need multiple planners. They're all going to come together and fix my life. So let's see. Okay, let me catch up with you guys. Okay. Thank you, Nick. If not a snack, why is it snack shaped? They're small, little, tiny little silica balls that look delightful and snackable. So I'm just saying. The A5 that came with your Yuichi Inui cover has a foul odor. That's interesting. Usually Tomo smells really good. Here, have a sniff. Sniff it. Smell it. Smell the crack of the paper. Smell it. It smells really good. The desiccant pack is not boba. If you put your desiccant pack in juice, the little balls will fill with juice, and then they're poppable in your mouth, and you can snack on them. Disclaimer: do not do that. Dragon Drawer, what kind of spider was it? I'm just saying. I'm just wondering. I'm curious. Yeah, I don't kill the spiders in the house either, but I definitely don't like them near me or on me. Just saying. Just saying. Michelle's sister makes me laugh so much with her fear of bugs. Smelling the crack of paper is such a vibe. That's right. It's like, yeah, oh, what did you do last night? Oh, I just smelled the crack of a notebook with Gourmet pens. Okay, so, K-Rai, a couple of days ago, you saw 2 spiders on the wall, and one attacked the other. It was fascinating and horrifying. That is mostly horrifying. That's mostly horrifying. I don't know if there's anything fascinating about that. I have seen spiders where there's a male and a female, and the male gets absolutely decimated by the lady spider. Like, she just destroys him. He didn't stand a chance. Oh, it was an inch and a half long. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, wait. Everybody stop. Stop your thinking. Stop your typing. Go over there and please click like on the video. Because there's only 2 likes right now, and that makes me cry. Because I know there's more than 2 of you in the room. Please do. Just do it. Just do it. It won't kill you. It won't kill you. It's not like a wolf spider crawling up your pants or something where that'll kill you. So, the other thing I had is I got a new pen in the mail, and I haven't inked it yet. You already did. Thank you so much. Yay. No, it makes me so happy. Thank you so much. Actually, it really helps a lot if you like the videos. Because YouTube has all these weird algorithms and I don't understand them. And there's the pen, and they make me cry. Okay, slap like now. Use your palm and you smash the like button. And I love you all anyways, whether you like it or not. Every year, Hobonichi sends a pen. Like 2 or 3 years ago, this was the color. Prior to that, hang on, let me... No! No! Here's one of my pen cups. Okay, I thought I had... Okay, first of all, I have too many pens. This is a quarter. This isn't even a quarter. This is a tenth of what pens I have. Not even a tenth. A 40th. So every year they do a different color. Here's one of the colors. I was trying to show you another color. I had a yellow one. I don't know where it is. You're not going to get to see it. Nothing is working in my life right now. But this is the color this year. It doesn't really do much for me. It's like a powder blue with like a maroon section. I'll still use it though because I love the pen. So it's a multi-pen, and I find them quite useful. But again, like, oh, a nice mint color. Oh, a powder blue with a brown maroon section. So it doesn't really do much for me. Last year's was yellow, right? I only have one. I need more. You want to hype this video, but live doesn't have a hype button. No. I added super chats. I don't know what it means. YouTube messaged me and was like, add this, but I don't know how to do anything. I don't know what it means. Oh God, it's so awkward. It's like, show your support, so you don't have to do that. Engage with your audience. Start a poll. Okay, let's start a poll. Hobonichi or plotter? Hobonichi plotter. Okay, I'm gonna start a poll. Let's just see what happens. I don't know what's gonna happen. Is the poll visible? Oh, it's there. Let's just see what happens. Oh, super chat is a tip. Oh God, you don't have to tip me. I don't know what's happening. I'm so sorry. I'm so bad at this. I'm old. Where's my... Hobonichi has 64% already. You guys, you're not even wasting time. You're just going for it. So, okay. Anyway, while we do that, here's what I know about Claudia. Claudia is a super skilled artist and super organized. So plotter for organizing your life and Hobonichi for journaling. Claudia, can you describe what you mean by journaling? Like, are you talking about like the kind of journaling where it's like, here's what I did today, and here are the memories that I want to preserve, and then plotter is more like a work-based type thing? Is that correct? I don't want to get it wrong. I'm just trying to clarify so I understand. But Hobonichi is dominating. I so badly want to be a plotter vendor at the shop, but I don't know. Claudia is your voice of reason. Mine too. Mine too. Okay, here's one of the pens I got. It is the Esterbrook Niblet. Now, Anthony tells me I need to get the Pentel multi-8 pencil. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna write that down on my post-it note with my pen that was a gift, which is like 30,000 times the price of my post-it note. Okay, so Pentel multi-8 pencil. I'm gonna go look it up after. Yeah, I need a different life-saving notebook. I need my life to be fixed. Okay, but let's open this niblet because I haven't. I've opened it. I've taken a picture of it, but I haven't inked it yet. So this is the sea glass. I don't know what the material is called. Like, I don't know. I think it's an Italian resin. Let's smell it. It smells like acrylic. Oh, I don't feel so good. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh. That made me dizzy. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought? Okay, so this is a tiny pen. Wow. That's a little barfy. This is a tiny pen, but it has a number 6 nib. Number 6 nib. This pen will be heading over to Claudia at the Cloudy Desk, and after I play with it and do a video on it, so it'll be heading over to her, and hopefully she'll do some art with it, which would be really cool. Let's ink it. We're going to ink it with Sui Gyoku, because I think this is right. Oh, you like the niblet, but similar to Benu Pixie, Esterbrook should have the niblet price. Is it from China? Honestly, I believe they were made in Taiwan. Yeah, I believe they were made in Taiwan. So I'm not 100% sure. So I cannot tell you for 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. Let's ink it. So, hang on, I just want to show you how much ink is in here. Oh, it's not going to work. It's about this full. So it's about here. So we're doing pretty well on my 15 mils of ink. We're using it up pretty well. Just saying. It's pretty exciting. The niblet is made by Fine Writing International in Taiwan. Okay, so it is Taiwan. Fine Writing International is absolutely delightful. I have their pen. I have a collaboration of their pen in my shop, and they're really well made, and I really, really, really appreciate the company. Okay, this thing came with this adorable little converter. We're going to use my ink cloth. We're going to clean it. This ink cloth actually was a gift from Pertinax. Thank you, Pertinax. Pertinax! Thank you! Thank you so much. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm socially deficient sometimes. Okay, so this is like really slim. Okay, and then what happens is you post the cap really quite deeply, and it has threads on here, so it is a screw posting. A threaded posting. Let's write on my post-it notes. Oh, I have ink all over myself. I have ink all over myself. This is a broad number 6 Yovo. Let me just refresh so I can see the poll. Hobonichi's at 47%. Plotter is at 53%. Stuff is happening. Stuff is happening. I'm just saying. Okay, so stuff is happening. This is epic. Wow, it's actually... Oh, Plotter is winning! No! Plotter is winning. What is happening? This is insane. This is insane. I don't know what's happening. Okay. This nib is a Yovo broad, and it's really, really very nice. I have used a lot of nibs. A lot. A lot of nibs, and this is supremely well tuned. I need to look at it. I don't know how well it's gonna zoom, but I need to look at it. Holy smokes, this thing is gorgeous. It's like it's been tuned by a nibmeister to be perfectly aligned, perfectly smooth. It's really nice. You know what really bugs me? When I have a pen and I expect it to just be okay, and then it's really nice. This one's really nice. Really nice. Hello. I'm quite enjoying this. Okay, so I know that Pertinax got the Plotter Mini 5 Square. It took her, I don't know, like a year and a half to get it because Plotter kept releasing it at pen shows, right? It doesn't come with a tiny robot. It comes with this case with a United States of America flag. And I'm Canadian, so I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. I think what would have been really cool is if they had. So they have the they sent the cartridge in the pouch, but I think what would have been really cool is if there was a separate slot with like layers. So like something like this. So something like this, and then here's this thing on here, but have it be that half of it is a slot for the pen, and then have it so that there are layers so that they could have ink cartridges filling it. I think that would have been a better use of the design. What do you think? I don't know. I could be, but this thing is really. If this is produced by Fine Writing International, it makes sense because I have quite a few of their pens and they're spectacular. So the build quality is really good. They're really comfortable. I'm quite enjoying this. I'm just saying. It is the sea glass. Harry Potter. I don't know why I made that association, but I'm just saying. Maybe Rickshaw will make this for me. Where it is something like the Fillmore. Hang on, let me close this so I don't get ink everywhere. Something like a Fillmore. And then you've got a spot for a pen and then a spot for ink cartridges. So it's like a mini. I'm not sure. I gotta think about this. I would enjoy that. I feel like it'd be really a cool design. Is this a belt loop on the case? No, it's just to tuck in the flap. So the whole case thingy is like a really, like a felt, like a rough felt. I guess you could always use it to do something like so, where you house your niblet, close the flap. Honey, you don't use ink cartridges. You are right, Pertinax. I do not use ink cartridges. I feel like it's something to house the pocket pen safely. I don't use ink cartridges. I don't know why I'm advocating for the use of them. I'm probably gonna eyedropper this thing. Oh, I can't. It's metal. I'm not gonna. Okay, I guess I won't do it. But I'm tempted. Why use metal? Why do this to me? Why? Sorry, I have hiccups. I don't know. Claudia, I'll message you about sewing that for me. I will pay you. So I always used to wonder why companies would send their ink cartridges in plastic, and I was like, this is so stupid. What a ridiculous waste. And then one time I got a pen where the cartridges were in plastic, but the cartridges, 2 of them, had exploded. And I was like, oh, it all makes sense now. Okay. Okay, it all makes sense. So that's what happened. Let's start a whisper campaign for Rickshaw to make this for me. Thank you. I absolutely love Mark at Rickshaw, so I feel like it's possible he'll understand my needs for this. What else do I have? My idea was to fix my life today. So, okay, let me tell you things what's coming up. Where's my calendar? Okay, so coming up, today is September 22nd. Nobody cares. Because there's nothing going on. On Wednesday, September 24th, I'm recording episode, I think it's 68 of the Gourmet Pens Club podcast. We will be touching things like pens and no. We'll be talking about planning and life fixing. On September 27th, we are recording our 3rd anniversary video, which will be published on October 1st, ideally, assuming our producer is capable of putting together our podcast and our video. On October 3rd at night, we have the return of Gourmet Pens and Friends. I am having my dear friend Cole, and she's a thanatologist, so she actually studies death and grieving and loss. And because I recently lost my grandma and I'm struggling with the grief with it, I thought it would be a really fitting time. And I have a couple friends who have lost people and pets, and I just thought it would be really helpful to everybody, including myself, to talk about grief and how we can process grief and use our tools to process grief. So I'm really looking forward to it. And then on October 17th, I've got, oh God, sorry. I've been sitting on my foot the entire time and my foot's broken. On October 17th, I've got another episode of Gourmet Pens and Friends, and it's going to be me and Eric, and we're going to be talking about how we have been using like a planning system to fix our lives. There's definitely a trend here where I'm trying to fix my life and none of it's working. So, I don't know. I know, Pertnux. I know, you want the horizontal A5 carry first. I have to drive for him and send it to him. That's my plan. And then, okay, let's see where we're at with Hobonichi. Hobonichi is winning by 52%, which is really cool. Okay, can somebody do me a favor? Can somebody click on the super chat button and just tell me what shows up? Because I don't know what happens. Get creative with... Oh, weird. So you could buy stickers. That is so weird. I'm so sorry. I hate that this is what the world has become. John, you said one of the hardest parts about grief is dealing with the emptiness. Absolutely. Yeah. That's really accurate. Dragon Drawer, maybe your life is just the way it is. Yeah, you're probably right. I'm trying to come to terms with that, but I'm not really good at it. Frederick, Eric never sticks the topic. That's hilarious. Okay, so if you switch from hobo to plotter, what do you replace the daily notes chunk with? That's right. That's what I'm worried about, because plotter rings don't give you enough space to have chunk ring space to write stuff, which is why I'm thinking I need multiple things, multiple items. So I've got my plotter for, I don't even know what for. Like, do I use it for work or personal things? I mean, I'm not such a busy person that I need like multiple items, but I need to write everything down so I don't forget. So I don't know. Like, what do you guys do? Like, how do you keep? So all of you, like you're working, you have lives and families. Like, how do you keep track of everything? I I mean, I'm managing well enough, I guess, but I would like to have it organized so that it's coming together better. You've come to terms with your chaotic nature. You keep it simple. Maybe I need to do that. Okay, this is a good point. Frederick says you can always switch out the plotter rings for the next size up so you could fit more. So that's why I have the Filofax, which is a bigger ring, but I just feel like the plotter is pretty. I have never looked at the Jibun Techo for work planning instead of plotter, but I should look at that. Okay, Bailey, you use the Hobonichi Weeks and Google Calendar. Michelle, if you lose your planner, you would cry. Well, Michelle, I remember when you went to the Chicago show that you left behind your planner thinking that you'd be fine without it and that you really missed it. So, yeah. Okay. Shelby asks if there are blank grids in plotter. Yes, there are. Let me show you it, though. Let me show you what the grid looks like. They're really tiny. Is this going to show up? Hang on, let's see. Why does it not want to? It doesn't want it. Hang on, let me keep adjusting. It's really tiny grids. Like, it's not 5mm, it's like 1mm. So this is the grid paper that Plotter offers. Like, it's really, really, really small. Okay, let me see. No. The light is really brutal on this. There we go. So it's really small. But of course, because it's A5, you can use A5 Filofax refills. You can use Knox refills. It doesn't need to be just this. So, I don't know. Oh, it's 2mm. Okay, so the plotter grid is 2mm. Yeah, it's really tiny. Like, it's really, really small. It's really small. Okay, Claudia, how do you use their dot grid? I need to know this. Tell me things. And just so we know, Hobonichi versus Plotter, it's at 50% each right now. Yeah. Michelle, you once left your planner at work. You had to drive back 30 miles to get it because you were going away. You didn't realize you had left it until you got home and you went straight back to work to get it. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. Oh, Claudia, you use it just like paper. So you don't use the grid itself for something in particular, like doodling or like centangling or something. Like, you're not using the grid structure. You're just using it normally. Maybe I just need to let go a bit more. I don't know. I'm hoping that all of this is going to fix my life. It's not. It's not going to fix my life. And I'm going to hate myself for it. I'm going to be like, oh my god. My life isn't better. Like, my life's not fixed. I've also been eating this. I got this at the DC show. Refrigeration not required. It's basically just chocolate in a bag, and I just squeeze it into my mouth. I'm pathetic. So, oh my god, it's past 10. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Hi. Thank you all thank you all so much for listening to me ramble about my pathetic life for an hour, and for hearing me out with my plotter versus Hobonichi versus life solutions. Um, I'm so grateful for all of you, and I hope you had fun. I think I'm going to try what Espresso is suggesting. Singing loudly in your car helps to fix your life. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do that. So, yeah, so I will be here next week. I don't have a plan for the stream. So if there's anything you would like to see, send me a text or a DM or an email at gourmetpens@gmail.com, and I will put together something in particular. But I'm super grateful for all of you for being here and hanging out with me. I really appreciate you all. I owe quite a few of you letters, and I think maybe I'll sit down and just like focus on that one evening, because I could really use some time just writing to all of you. So that would be really nice. Take care. I'm sending you so much love, and I'll see you next Monday. And Hobonichi wins. That's what it is. That's where we are at. I'm ending the poll. Hobonichi won. Look at that. Just barely. That's really awesome. You need to switch to plotter. What did I do? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But honestly, I'm super grateful for all of you. Thank you for joining the live stream. Thank you for your likes and chatting with me and just making me smile. You're wonderful. Take care. I'll see you next time. And look after yourselves. Be kind to one another. And be kind to yourselves as well. Yay! Sending you love. Bye! Yay! It did the hearts, it did the love, it did the smiles, it did the thing.